Hey guys, this is Bobby with Sofa Digest, and I'm here today to talk about the Burrow Sofa with my special guest, Pate Lau, New York City interior designer.
Hey guys!
If you're considering purchasing a sofa in the near future or have searched for one online, you've undoubtedly run into Burrow. They set out to create an affordable, high quality, and most importantly, highly deliverable sofa. And I believe they've hit their mark.
Is this the sofa company that keeps popping up on my Instagram feed to shop for sofas?
Probably.
Interesting.
They have a couple competitors, but suffice to say that Burrow is pretty close to being the Casper of sofas. I don't know if that's exactly how they would brand themselves, but if you understand how Casper works, then you understand how Burrow works. It's shipped to your door. They have a pretty good return policy, and the user experience is very straightforward. The first step to having a Burrow is buying it. And if you go on their website, you'll find that there's wonderfully few choices to make. They have a sectional with a built-in chaise, they have a sofa, and they have an ottoman.
That's really smart. I actually like that you can, there's not that many items that you can shop from, and it keeps it really simple. And obviously, as I can understand that probably keeps the production costs really low, which is probably why their price points are really low.
Exactly. But despite the few choices you have, you do have a little more flexibility than might meet the eye, because the sofa can be made longer or shorter down to the size of an average living room chair just by removing the modular component pieces.
So this particular sofa that we're sitting on, this is the 3-seat sofa.
This is the 3-seat sofa. It can be shortened to a 2-seat love seat or even just a chair, a nice big chair. Or you can add the ottoman onto the side and have sort of a chaise effect. A sectional, but with an ottoman that can also be turned into a table, or when you're hosting guests can be moved around the room. And then of course there's the full-on chaise component.
That's really smart, because one of the problems when you're living in a city, obviously like New York City, we don't have a lot of space, and if you are kind of confined to those configurations of different sofa, it's actually really easy that you can at least have one item to choose for. So that's cool, I like that.
Absolutely. After purchasing the sofa, it has to get to you. Delivery was surprisingly, refreshingly fast. It took about 8 days, if I recall, from the day I purchased it to the day I received it, including a weekend.
That's insane, because sofas usually always take between 2 weeks if it's in stock, or typically 8 to 10 weeks. That's just a standard industry thing. So to have it within 8 days is insanely fast. So how does it get assembled?
After the Burrow arrives at your door, it depends on where you live exactly how things go. It's delivered via UPS. I live in a 4th floor walk-up in the Flatiron district.
Yeah, I walk a lot of stairs to get up here.
Yeah, sorry about that. Nothing I can do. Old buildings. The packages were left at the bottom of the stairs, as all of my packages are, and I wasn't too happy about the prospect of carrying them up here, but I've got to say, all things considered, for a 3-seater sofa, it went pretty well.
That's amazing. I'm like, that's incredible. You carried all of it. So was it really heavy? Did it come in different compartments? Did it come one big sofa? Like, how did you get it up here by yourself?
So I did it by myself. It can be done.
Well done.
Thank you. I wouldn't say that it was fun or that I would do it, again if I can avoid it, but it was doable. And I think most healthy adults will be able to get this thing up the stairs and into their apartment on their own. I assembled it alone. Some of the other reviews I've seen online suggested that it's definitely a 2-person job, and I definitely disagree. I did it alone pretty quickly. It took me a little longer than their own materials say. I think they claim, under 20 minutes. It took me about 40 minutes. However, I was on the phone with my girlfriend the entire time on hands-free, so I wasn't 100% focused or going for, best time.
I'm really curious about the quality of the sofa, that when you get something within 8 days, that scares me a bit.
Well, it feels pretty good to sit on, I must say. It felt good when I was putting it together.
Okay.
All the pieces went together. Everything worked exactly how they said it would in the instructions. Whenever I would click one of the levers, it would click in. And now that we're sitting on it, I mean,
it's not bad. It's not a bad sofa. I feel like I can totally sit up here, curl up, watch a movie. I mean, for me, definitely as a designer, I think it's a nice looking sofa for the price. I think it's good. Obviously, I think some of the cushioning and the material will probably last about a year or so. But for $1,200, there's not too much to complain about.
In conclusion, Burrow does everything you would ever want a sofa to do. It's comfortable to sit on, but it might not be a 5 to 10 year type of investment.
I couldn't agree more. It's definitely a great value for money as far as how quickly it can get here, how you can personally assemble it yourself like you did, and the cost and the value and the design and style of the sofa. This is a great sofa for your kind of like starter apartment, or if you're going to college and you're needing to get in a sofa quickly. Definitely a perfect piece of furniture to have.
So if you think that a Burrow sofa is the one for you, then click on the link below to begin looking at the different options and make your purchase. Also, follow Sofa Digest on our Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube pages, or go to our website to sign up for our e-newsletter and be kept in the loop on all of our future reviews, new sofas that come out, and special deals. And I also want to thank you, Pate, my guest hostess, for your valuable insights into the quality and design of this piece of furniture.
Absolutely. I think it's an interesting market out there for furniture and interior design and design in general. So this is really exciting to be a part of. Thanks for having me on the show.